Students, welcome to my YouTube channel NCRT Mitra. In previous video, we already started a new chapter, that is the fisheries. This is very important chapter, and that's chapter we already discussed about the culture of fishery or the fishery, what is aquaculture, types of the fishery, then inland fisheries, marine fisheries. Okay, and their data we already discussed, and India and where we can get the fish from marine areas, so we already also discussed. And what are the development strategy taken by the government of India as well as the state level, so that we already discussed a lot. Okay, some of the institutions who are responsible, who are responsible for the development of the fisheries in India, so this we already discussed. Okay, research institutions we already discussed. So now we are going to discuss the another very important topic, that is the fishing in India, Japan and Bangladesh. In previous video we already finished about the fishing in India. So in this video we are going to discuss the Japan and Bangladesh. Perhaps you can see in my background there are, you can say, some of the you can say the area or the map of you can see the Japan's. There you can see number of fish that is taken or that is, you can see the that is collected by the fishermen of the Japan, and this is the map of the Japan subarctic zone. This is the, and here you can see an subtropical zone. Here you can see there is a two zone. One is the warm zone, warm current, and another is the cold current. And warm current and cold current is you can see the wind there is a mix, these two currents. So what happened during this time, perhaps you can know, that is the one suitable condition and favorable condition grow for the, you can see the develop for the growing of the all type of fish, or the for the all type of, you can see the plankton or zooplankton. Okay, and then and to take this or to eat this zooplankton and you can see the plankton, the number of, you can see the fish come to near the coastal area of the this area in the Japan, and they collected easily, can be collected by the coastal area. So in that regard it is too much important. Perhaps, you know, Japan is the country's island, but the coast is the dotted of the 4,000, you can see the villages of the fishermen. So most of the coastal area which are in Japan, and Japan is the large continental shelf, is ideal for the growth and reproduction of the fish. Okay, then come to the warm current, that is the Kuroshio current. Perhaps you can need, that is the subtropical zone. It is moved from the subtropical zone. And another current that is for the south mixed to the cold current, that is the Waishu current. So when there is these two currents, perhaps you can see that is the Kuroshio current and the Waishu current mixed in the coastal area, and this area is very suitable for Japanese are the good navigator, and that they have the modern technology, and by using this technology they can easily, you can say, the catch a number of fish in this coastal area. The big corporations with the modernized ships and the equipments, they can use it to organize or to take the fish from the ocean or the sea area. So that's why it is very much important in that regard. Okay, perhaps you can see that is the inshore fishing. What is inshore fishing? The inshore fishing, but is the inshore fishermen you can operate only some of the 5 to 8 kilometers from the seashore. From the seashore, the inshore 5 to 8 kilometers, they can go there easily. If you visited in already in the Puri, so yeah, in the morning they can, perhaps you can see now there is a number of fishermen, they are coming with their small boats and collected some fish. So they collect the inshore fish. Okay, and they catch some of the sardines, okay, salmons, cuttlefish, then come to the yellowtail fish. All these things they collect from this from the 5 to 8 kilometers area. You can see the later they harvest the dried and the sold as a garnish for the food, and the fishermen work out the coastal area as a situated just above the, you can see the along the beach. So they can collect, so inshore fishing and the deep sea fishing. So this two types of the fishing they practice, that is the inshore fishing, that is belongs to the 5 to 8 kilometer near the from the coastal area, and deep sea, that's the deep sea, you can see the fishing that takes place far away from the deep sea, that is the vessels in the deep, and the fishermen are large, and fishing junk and the trawlers are the diesel powered, and almost always equipments with the refrigerating the plants. So that can be that fish, and that can be, you can say, easily catch by this okay, this fishermen. Some of the sea you can see the trawlers, so particularly in the sardines of the boats, then the clean the salt. So these are the methods by which, so with this in later video we can discuss this a lot of things. Okay, then you can see the fish farming. So fish farming is the another notable thing you can see the by the Germans. Perhaps you can see in the industry the rice field and the ponds and bandit and the well in the rice land and at the fresh water. So that is also one type of fish farming. The rice water or the rice cultivation area, that there you can say they can do the practice. Okay, at a length of the only 20 centimeter fish you can find over there. So in Japan, so far we discussed that there are two types of fish, that is the inshore fishing and the deep sea fishing. If you discuss further in this video, that is you can say that in India you can say the fishing in Gujarat, from the Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka, Lakshadweep, Kerala, okay, South Tamil Nadu, North Tamil Nadu, South Andhra Pradesh, North Andhra Pradesh, Odisha and West Bengal. So these are the area where the cultivation name of catching of the fish, means that this long coastal area, 7517 kilometer long coastal area can be used for the fish. Okay, so this should be considered one of the data I have already given, that is the marine fish landings. Okay, marine fish you can say the here I already given the data about it. Okay, so this we have to then move forward to the Bangladesh, also marine fishing zones of the Bangladesh. Perhaps you can see this is our one of the neighboring countries, and this shared the most of the international boundary with the Bangladesh. Okay, so Bangladesh you can say the there you can say the Bangladesh you can say the EEZs, okay, exclusive economic zone at the so this area is very useful. Cox's Bazar, like Digha, you can say this Cox's Bazar also the coastal area of the Bangladesh, and this area is too much famous for collecting the fish. Okay, like Puri, like you can say the West Bengal Digha, so they collect fish from there. Okay, so this should be considered as the situated Bangladesh and enjoys the very strategic position in respect to the fishing, and it is the vast continental and the large number of the island of the coast Ganga Brahmaputra delta. So this provide the useful fishing. Okay, methods of fishing. What is the fishing method? In early days, primitive methods were used in the fishing, and fish could be caught by the hand and with the appears of with the bow and arrows. So these are the main fishing method that can be followed by the that is followed by the you can see the farmers, you can see that's Bangladeshi. Okay, so these are the area. If you want to discuss the what are the fishing method, perhaps you can see there are number of method by which in the deep sea and the coastal area that is followed, that is the drifting. Okay, drifting is the another method. Okay, drifting, then come to the trawling. Okay, then seining and the laning. Okay, perhaps you can see in my background I have seen some of the this method is called the trawling. Okay, trawling or trawling, and this method you can say the that is called the you can see the drifting. Okay, drifting is the another method. Okay, then come to this is the drifting method. Okay, drifting method, and another method that is the seining method is another purse seining seine method. Okay, seine method. Okay, then come to the lining method. So by these four process they can collect the fish in the different parts of the area. Okay, different parts of the ocean. Okay, so this drift nets is the vertically of the sea, and this the tennis net. You can say that this is like as a tennis net, and by this you can say that they collected this fish. Trawling is the trawl is a net or the bag shaped in the whose mouth is open in that regard, and they can collect easy, and demersal fish is collected by this trawling method. Seining is the method, the howl is the same. First the seine is the intermediate and features. So all the features or all the pictures I have given, that is the this is called the you can say the seining methods. Okay, these are collected in the deep ocean. Okay, then the lining is the lining you can say the line fishing is the important for the invention of the nets and the above, and commercial the two types, hard hand lines and the long net lines. So these are the method by which the fishermen collect the fish from the ocean or the deep sea ocean. Okay, then come to the, if you want to discuss the types of the fishing, you can see the pelagic fishing. Okay, demersal fishing, inshore fishing and freshwater fishing. What is pelagic fishing? Pelagic fishing are generally in the small size and swim near the surface. Okay, that is the surface of the sea floor, surface of the sea, or surface of the not sea floor, surface of the sea water. Okay, demersal fishes, this is the deep sea fish that is found in the bottom of the shallow seas, and inshore fish, perhaps you can see that is the done in the close to the shores, and shallow and scattered. These are the inshore fish. And freshwater fish that is found in the lake, pond, stream. Okay, paddy fields. So there you can find this type of fish. Okay, so this we have to discuss. Then come to the if you want to discuss the next topic, that is the factors. Okay, so this much for today. Next day we will discuss over the factors of the affecting, and you can say that the need for the fish conservation. Okay, this much for today. Thank you for watching this video.